wait a minute, okay, cool, I can see finally. Like, how y'all doing? It's your boy Jeremy Speaks, and I'm coming at y'all again today with another video. And this video, hmm, we're here to talk about Monique and Chris's divorce while I'm on my way home. First, I want to, start off by saying this. I'm not really happy to see you know, anybody's family destroyed. Like, nobody, that's not something that people want to see. Like, I'm not here to be like, oh yeah, bruh, they got they divorce, bruh. Oh yes, like, that's not what it's giving. But you deleted the Rashid video. I did not delete the Rashid video. It's public to my knowledge. But I'll go check and see about it. But what I was saying is that, I'm not happy about, Monique's divorce or whatever like that. But we just have to be honest about things. As we were watching the show of Love and Marriage DC, we were able to see, a lot of different cracks, crooks, crevices, and crannies all up and through Monique's relationship. And we were able to see that woman did not want that man. She did not want him. His hips was too wide, his breast was too big, and his eyes were too far apart for her liking, in my opinion. And his mindset was it was giving color purple. The mindset was giving color purple. Now I will admit that if it was giving color purple, he was the mister to her Suge Avery. She would be able to bend him any way that she wanted him to be. She just couldn't get him to do, household things. At the end of the day, to his core, he's like a old school Southern man, which is, nothing bad if that's what you like. But honestly and truthfully, we were able to see a long time ago that Monique was out here, not wanting that man, right? But can I be honest with y'all? Can we talk? I'm gonna need these cars to understand what they gonna do. Can we talk though? Can we talk? Can I just be 100% honest with you? Now, this is with all due respect. I know Chris is mad. Chris done been in the gym, got a gastric sleeve, then got excess skin, lost weight. He went down like 4 cup sizes, all for Monique to still leave. But like, Chris was a good. Did y'all remember? Y'all remember that video that we did when I was reviewing Love and Marriage DC? And whatchamacallit, Carlos King had asked him, does he believe that Monique is basically plotting an escape, to divorce him and, use her fame that she got to leverage and, make a life for herself without him. And he was like, that sounds ridiculous. My baby would never leave me. Y'all remember that? Do y'all remember that? And I was like, girl, it's either he lied to himself, or he's truthfully that delusional. It's got to be one of the two. It can't, because you truthfully did not believe that woman was gonna stay with you. I knew immediately when Monique did force him to do that live together, talking about they on a separation, to try to gain that love back. I was like, girl, you on a separation because you got to be separated for a year before you can divorce in Maryland. That's why you doing that. You're not separated from this man so you can like try to feel it out and see what you want to do. You're separating because you need 1 year of separation to get divorced. That's why. Duh. And might I add, can we also do a time update? It is hold on, let me get my voice together. me. Okay. It is June 23rd, 2023. And Ashley Darby has still not filed for divorce from Michael Darby. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? What's going on? What's the update? What we got going on? What else is going on? Huh? What else is going on, y'all? How has Monique filed for divorce, but Ashley has not filed for divorce? How? How that work? And Ashley got more fame than Monique do. How that work? Well, actually, probably because Monique's smart enough to make sure that this man didn't get no prenup. You know, Monique is smart. Monique is smart. Monique is calculated. She know that man's finances. She know that man's bank accounts. She know everything. I know she took half. I know she took half of her. Ooh, she about to be living good. And I bet you she got a man. I bet you she already dating. How much I want to bet? I know she already dating probably. She not gonna divorce Gollum. Like I'm just saying, like how has Monique got a divorce before Ashley? How that work? While you're laying in that bed, Gollum up your tail, shame on your body, hips narrow as hell, not getting your divorce decree. How does that work? Woo, child, let me stop clowning. But for real, let's really get on up into this. Like in my opinion, what I feel that's happened between Monique and Chris, I'm gonna give you my two perspectives. I'm gonna give you my respectful perspective, then I'm gonna give you my I don't like Monique perspective, and that's how I truthfully realize this. Now I can say that people grow apart. You could start off together in one area, one facet when you're in one place mentally. When somebody finds you, and then as you get older, as you grow up, as you become more of a woman or more of a man, your mentality changes. So I think that the woman that Monique is has outgrown the man that I wouldn't even say more so outgrown. I would say grown apart from. She's more spiritual. She's tapping into her divine feminine. She's tapping into her yoni. Whatever the hell else, the spiritual people like to do, right? And that's not what Chris is about. Chris isn't about that deep thinking. He's more so a devout Christian man with Christian values who just want to be in the house with the kids and a wife, her cook, and just chill. That seems to be what he's about, and that worked for the time being when they first got together. Because I believe Monique was like a personal trainer or music artist or something like that, and then y'all got together, y'all have grown up together, y'all grew, and unfortunately things happen to where people grow apart, right? I remember me from 10 years ago and me now. I can't even imagine me from 10 years ago and me now even being in the same room with one another if we were two different people. So it's hard to even think about somebody just being the same person for X amount of time. And I know that was probably frustrating for Monique because she said, okay, I'm growing, I'm trying to understand more, getting more knowledge about life, about spirituality, about African origins, all of those different things. And it's crazy to me that you are not in that same mindset. Not only that, but you're not even trying to have a more modern thought process on how the household should work. You want me to be the nanny and the housemaid, and that's not how this works. I'm a woman. I want more for myself. I can understand Monique in that regard. I definitely can. But I also can understand Chris saying, well, this is what we agreed upon. This is what we signed our marriage vows for. For us, for this to play out the way that it's playing out. You have money, you have status, you have fame, you have children, you have comfort. Like, what else could you possibly need? But the thing is, not everything that you need may come from physical, from a physical standpoint, or from monetary, monetary standpoints, whatever case may be. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a little excited. But, it could come from something you need spiritually, mentally, emotionally. And that could be something that, Chris was trying to give her, but at the end of the day, it was just too late. It's too late. It's too late. She's moved on. It's too late. Right? And not only that, but you had lost the romance from what you had said. You said you stopped doing certain things. And I think a lot of things that men do when they get married, and I wouldn't just say men, I would say just a lot of couples, they stop dating. Like when you guys get into a relationship or get into a marriage, I think it's very important to keep, you know what, let me shut up, because at the end of the day, y'all probably saying, since when the hell you been married? But I'm saying, like, I think it's important to continuously date and romanticize each other, romantify me, you know, that, like that. I like that stuff. Romance me. Don't just sit there and, and like just get bored and we just sitting in the house looking at each other. One, my titties sagging over to the left, your titties sagging over to the right. That nobody want that, Chris. Now listen, that is one version what I think happened. Now the other version of what I think happened is this. Now, Monique was broke when she met this man. Monique was not making no money like that. Monique was out here doing little ditty bops in the studio trying to make a hit. And also, I believe she was a personal trainer. It's a lot we don't know about Monique from back in the day. She don't tell us a lot about what she used to do. We don't know anything about what Monique used to do, child. But, she found a man who was, pretty decently attractive. At the time he was in the NFL, he looked pretty good. He had an okay body on him. His eyes weren't, on two separate sides of his head. So he was pretty attractive. You know, and he may have been country, but he had money. He had the money to fund that. He was attractive. He had money. He had a body. He had a career. And he had the funds to support the mindset that he had. He wasn't like a lot of these other niggas out here that's out here trying to get y'all to be nannies and housemaids, but also go to work at the same time. It wasn't like that. He was like, baby, all you got to do is just make sure the house is clean. I'll get you whatever you want. And at the time, when you live in paycheck to paycheck, that sound pretty good. Like if somebody said, Jeremy, I got like $1 million for you. You ain't got to work. You ain't gotta work. I'll pay you $1 million every year to just wash the dishes, take care of the children, baby. If I would not pull out of my job, baby, if I wouldn't pull out of my job, listen, if I would not put that 9 to 5 to rest, girl, listen. But then you get older, right? You get older, you get more, now you earn more with yourself. You got yourself on a reality television show. You looking good. You got a little bit of money now. You gaining, more notoriety on your own. And now you've outgrown this man. Not to mention he got big as hell. Not to mention this nigga got double D's. Not to mention this nigga got titties bigger than yours. And like, the sex ain't what it was heading for. He walking around house with he walking around the house with moo t-shirts. T-shirt look like what your grandma used to walk around in when she didn't have her bra on. He's sitting there walking around the house looking like somebody auntie. And at this point, Monique is like, girl, this isn't what I signed up for. I'm over this. And she's over it. Not to mention, it's like she looking the best she's ever looked. Monique is beautiful now. Don't like let's not play this game. Monique bad. Monique is bad. Monique look good. Monique look good. She is beautiful. I cannot take that from her. Now, the spirit may be questionable, but the face card would never decline. The face card won't decline at all. At all. And y'all want to know what's so crazy? I really want to see what Monique looked like when she with a man that she really liked. I want to know what Monique is like when she with a man that she's actually attracted to. That's what I'm really looking forward to that. How many raise y'all hand in the chat if y'all want to see Monique on Real Housewives of Potomac again? I know I may sound crazy and y'all wasn't expecting me to say this, but I want to see what Monique energy is like when she with a man that she actually like. Instead of a man that she's like clanked down to for the last 10 years. Like, that's what I want to know. What's up, Simply? Monique and Chris never matched. She was flawless while he was on them big ass 19. I'm trying to tell you, just big as hell for no reason. It's like extra large Steve Harvey suits. Like, where the hell you get these Deacon suits from? I really can't. I truthfully cannot. I truthfully cannot. But like, yeah, so in my opinion, she got her money, she got her fame, and she was over it. She got what she needed. Not only that, but this nigga was too dumb to make her sign a prenup, and she gonna take half too. And then on top of that, because the nigga already don't like to take care of the kids by himself without a nanny, she knows she gonna have primary custody, so then she gonna get child support. Baby girl is set. She is set. She is set. She is about to take him for everything that he got, except them titties. She don't want to. She said, you can keep the titties. I'll take everything else. Okay? Definitely got what she needed, and he definitely dumb. I'm trying to tell you, not the fans was trying to warn him from the beginning. You know, trying to warn him when he first got on Love and Marriage DC, and that nigga was up there laughing at the reunion. Y'all remember it? Y'all crazy. Girl, no, we not. You dumb. I know Monique took half. I know she did. I know she did. I know Chris mama was happy, but also mad. I know she happy that he ain't with her no more, but I know she mad because she know that woman took a lot of his money. You don't remember when she told Monique, you need to get a job. And she was like, no, I don't. You need to get a job. No, I don't. You need to get a job. No, I don't. Y'all, I miss Monique. I miss Monique with the seamless lace fronts. That's the Monique I miss. I miss Monique. I miss Monique with the lace fronts, the wigs. Monique wigs used to be laid. Like Monique wigs used to be laid, y'all. Did not set that heifer straight. No, you didn't, ma'am. All you did was set forth her to continue to take this man's money. What you should have done was hire an accountant to see what was happening with his funds. Because Monique seems like the type to take a little a month and build that up over time. Monique is not only probably taking half this man's money, but she already probably took increments all over the 10-year period that they've been together. 10 seasons later, she went and got that job at the radio station to get away from Big Boy. Listen, actually, let's not call him Big Boy. I'm not going to use any of the colloquialisms that Giselle likes to use because I don't like that bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. Fuck Giselle and everything that she stands for. Honestly, it's fuck Monique too. But I'm just saying, I'm not happy about this situation. Although I was able to call it out and we all knew Monique didn't want this man, I'm trying to tell you, she used to have this nigga scared in that seat next to her in Love and Marriage DC confessionals. That nigga couldn't talk without her permission. That nigga used to be shook. It used to really make me uncomfortable to watch them interact because he used to just look like he was just frightened of her. Right? Am I the only one that remembers this? He'll be like, oh, my bad, Monique, am I allowed to say something? And she'll be like, you can talk, Chris. Go ahead. What you got to say? If it's not Monique, it's right. Do we really need to hear it? You know what? You right. I'm going to just be quiet. Why you laughing? Do we want to hear you laugh? Does that sound like Monique is right? No, baby. Okay, I'll be quiet. Thank you. That's exactly how the conversation sounded in the confessional. I'm not playing with y'all. That's exactly how crazy it used to sound. Rock said he sounded like not the nutty. He used wait. I have not watched the Nutty Professor in so long. He did used to sound like the Nutty Professor. Oh my gosh, that is a spot on comparison. That is hilarious. Not y'all made me cackle out loud like that. Like, but baby, that man said, everything is all my fault. Everything is all my fault. Like, girl, what is funny, Chris? This lady is getting ready to take half your funds and you sitting here laughing? Girl, if you don't lawyer up, oh my gosh. Chris was wide. Oh, Chris was in love with that woman. Chris was in love with her. Chris was in love with her. Y'all, y'all, listen, I was watching Tisa Tales. Y'all, listen. I was at work today. I was at work today. Listen. I was watching Tisa Tales. She's so evil, y'all. She is so evil. That lady said that woman got tired of washing Chris's the quadruple XL drawers. Then she said that nigga got eyes like a shark. Oh shit, I was in tears, y'all. I could not wait. And then she said, Chris looked like he lost about 100 pounds. Them eyes don't look so far apart. I was like, this lady is evil. Oh my god. Y'all, I was like, Tisa Tales ain't shit. Who that shit had me screaming. Oh my gosh. She funny. She is hilarious. Her head shark eyes. Baby, she said that man got shark eyes. Oh my gosh, y'all. Like, Tisa Tales had me in tears when she said watching his quadruple XL drawers. Oh my gosh, that was funny. Oh my goodness, y'all. And then she said, Chris, like, he done lost a little bit of weight. Them eyes ain't looking so far apart. Baby, I done passed out. I done almost passed out at the desk listening to this lady talk. Why does lady act like that? Y'all. But like, yeah, overall, though, it was very obvious that they were going to get a divorce. I'm not surprised that the divorce has been filed. The motions are set forth. And what's so crazy is that the divorce is about to be done. It's about to be signed. Like, which lets us know that Chris ain't fighting her for nothing. Chris really is a good guy. Titties, double D titties apart, man breast apart, man boobs apart. Chris is a good man. Hips apart. Big backs apart. Chris is a good man. That man is not fighting her. He is like, girl, you can have it all. You can have it all. Man, I need baby. Raise your hands if y'all need a Chris. If y'all need a Chris to finesse. I need me a Chris to finesse too. Baby, I need a Chris. I need a Chris that I can finesse like that. Because the way Monique finessed this man, baby, she got kids, she got bank records, bank accounts, she know his portfolio, baby. She can have it all. It's baby. Mama Samuel's about to put a hit out on her. Chris mama about to order a hit. Chris mama about to send a hit on her. And she's still young and she looked good. She's still young and she looked good. Spice and sauce, look. She looked good and she's still young. Baby, Monique is glowing like she never glowed before. I ain't like when I was watching Love and Marriage DC, I was shocked in some of the scenes, y'all. Y'all go back to watch my reviews. I was just in awe. I was like, this lady look amazing. Like, what the hell has she been doing? Divorcing Chris? I was like, what the hell has Monique been doing? Getting rid of Chris? I really just stop playing with y'all. Let me stop. Like, I was like, this woman is looking better. I was like, she looked amazing. But y'all want to know, even when she was on the show, y'all was still trying to say that Giselle was the most gorgeous woman on the cast. I can't stand you colorist bitches. Whoo, child, y'all the worst. Not y'all on here, but just people. Hey, Too Feisty, how y'all doing? I mean, not y'all. Let me stop. I mean, y'all, because you're in like you binary. But how you doing? Whoo, child, y'all. That like Tisa tells. I'm trying to tell her she had me crying listening to her video talk about Chris. Like that lady said that that hammerhead shark eye. Them eyes ain't looking too far apart. Baby, them eyes so far apart like a Toyota Solaris. Baby, I know she cashing the fuck out, ain't she? She said Giselle would be the most gorgeous 30. No, she wouldn't. If 30 years ago, just like Lisa Ray, like fucking Kenya Moore, fucking like she was not the most gorgeous. Cynthia Bailey, like no. Even like no. She never been that girl. Even back there, she was just a cute lady with green eyes. That's it. Like that's it. We gotta stop gassing that lady. We gotta stop. 30 years ago. I ain't even 30 yet. That means we going back into the 90s where we had Nia Long, Sanaa Lathan, Regina Hall, Halle Berry, Vanessa Williams, Stacey Dash, even Monica Calhoun, Cousin Ebony. Girl, Vivica Fox, Tamala Jones, Monique. Girl, even Monique looked better than her back in the day, in my opinion. I'm talking about Monique, not Monique Samuels. The real Monique. Like, I will never, ever, 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 ever say that Giselle's gorgeous. I think Robin looked better back in the day. When you like, have y'all saw old photos of Juan and Robin? Robin was banging. Robin was fine back in the day. She may look a little husky now, but back in the day, she was a little vibrant thing. Shout out to Shine, she was cool. People said that meeting her in person, she's just blah. Now they said Kenya is even more breath. Kenya was like the Miss USA. I'm not surprised that I think we forget Kenya was like the pretty woman that was always the other chick. So you remember the movies that she used to always be in, or like the TV shows? She would always be like the prettier woman, but the man didn't like her that much. Even in Waiting to Exhale, or whatever the case may be, when Whitney Houston who's also gorgeous, might I add, was trying to get a dance with that man, but his wife tapped him on the shoulder and said, aren't you supposed to be dancing with me? And we saw it was Kenya Moore, and she looked bad as hell, but he wasn't really feeling her like that. He was feeling, Whitney Houston. Kenya Moore was always that character. She was bad as hell. She just didn't have a lot of emotional connection with the men that she was in the scenes with, period. But I wouldn't even be surprised if Kenya Moore is even more breathtaking in person. Look, one thing I'm going to do is stand for dark-skinned people. Because number one, Jeremy, me, I's dark-skinned. So I'm going to stand with what I am. Like Kenya has always been gorgeous and Giselle has always been basic. I'm getting real tired. I'm getting real tired of us giving Giselle stuff that she don't deserve. I'm getting real tired of it, y'all. I'm getting real tired. Lionel, you haven't danced with me all night. Exactly. You are one thing Feisty gonna do is have a Rolodex of what do you call them, references. If I'm trying to reference something, baby, she gonna be able to reference it. She knew exactly what I was talking about. You haven't danced with me all night. And then that camera panned over to her. I was like, damn, she fine as hell. My gosh. Lionel, what you thinking? I mean, Whitney Houston was bad too, but I'm just saying, Kenya Moore back in the 90s, girl, listen, that thing was fine. Ooh, she knew she was too. Being light skinned does not equate beauty, and it definitely don't equate to importance either. Let them know that too. Kenya was Kyle's date on Living Single when he was trying to make Max jealous. See, she was always the prettier one, but the men never liked her that much. Their heart was with somebody else, but they just knew that she looked better than everybody else that was around in the scenes. So that they would go get her wherever they got her from, you know? Back then Giselle was the stand. I'm saying if you look at old photos of Giselle, and Giselle was never the standard back then. I don't know when people was looking at beauty, we wasn't looking at Giselle, y'all. I'm sorry. What is this? Now if you said Stacey Dash and not like, come on, y'all. The black people, we had our bombshells and ain't none one of them hoes look like Giselle. When we had our bombshells on our black movies that we hold so true to our hearts, none of them girls look like Giselle. None of them. Ooh, ooh, child. I don't even want to start talking about her. I'll get sad. Ooh, Jesus, she ain't looking too good. Crack is fucking up the community. People were ignorant back then. Light skin with green eyes meant you were the finest to dumb men. I know. I just don't want to give Giselle. I don't even want to make Giselle think at any part of the world she had any type of. She was a standard. Like, bitch, you were never that. You were never that, and that's why your daughters don't have any of those traits. God got rid of that. Got rid of that nasty ass attitude with your bloodline. Now your daughters won't be having them light skin and green eyes. Look at who Giselle dates, trifling niggas. That's because she dates men who her spirit reflects with. She dates men who only wants her superficially, not because of who she is as an individual, not because who she is as a person. I Ian the court junkie. I said old photos of Robin. Robin was bad back in the day. And if Robin really wanted to get in the gym, get her body together, get her looks together, really tap into her divine feminine, Robin would easily eat Giselle up because Giselle be trying her hardest and she's still almost neck and neck with with Robin, and Robin don't even be trying. One thing I'm gonna say is when Robin came through with that aerial lace, that aerial hair, that like that deep burgundy, I was here for it. I was here for it. Lovely Mo says, I die when giving you the real tea calls Jamal a silverback and he cheats with the dark skinned girl. What, like, I can never keep up with T's nicknames for people. I can never keep up. Vanessa Williams is their only person that looked like Giselle that was a sex symbol, and she still looks good. Vanessa Williams still looks good. Giselle, and I'm just saying, if we was to reverse the age 30 years back, Giselle may have light skin and green eyes, but her facial features were not as pretty as Vanessa Williams at all. She wasn't even like a 5% of the attractiveness. She's not that girl. She's just not. She's not. She's not. The white side of Robin is showing now, baby. Listen. Sometimes that milk and magnesia crack through the defenses. That's why y'all light skinned people gotta start wearing sunscreen. Y'all gotta start wearing that banana boat. Was Giselle beautiful? Yes. Was she stunning? I mean, was Giselle pretty? Yes. Was she beautiful? No. I'm I'm anytime y'all give her a compliment, I'm gonna degrade it one step. Please, I'm never gonna insult Vanessa Williams. Vanessa Williams was gorgeous. Giselle was not. Giselle was not. And I don't think they look alike either. And y'all wanna know who else? I don't think is all of that either, but people praise her for being pretty and having green eyes too. Y'all gonna probably try to scratch my eyes out. I don't think Nicole Ari Parker, Boris Kojo's wife, I don't think she that bad either. I don't think that she that bad either, but people swear she's just drop dead gorgeous. I was like, she's a beautiful woman, yeah. But I'm not saying like, oh my gosh, she's just so amazingly beautiful. Like, girl, it's giving light skin, green eyes. Hello? Okay, yeah. I already said Vivica Fox. One thing I'm gonna do is mention Vivica Fox. Vivica Fox, baby, back in the day. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. People always mistake light skinned eyes with beautiful. But I'm saying like Nicole Ari Parker is beautiful. She is beautiful, but we saw just on the Best Man final chapters, when you put her face against those other women, she's not that gorgeous. Like when you put her face up against, the Shelby character, Nia Long's character, she just wasn't that girl. I attended college with Creoles. So no, I don't think all the light skinned green eyes is beautiful. See, that's why I like you. Hey, you there? That's why I like you. Plus, I like Vanessa Williams as Terry better than Nicole Ari Parker. Yeah, she's still pretty. She's still beautiful. But I'm just saying, like, she's not like no drop dead gorgeous like people like to try to say. She's just not. She's not. And that's okay. I think if colorful eyes were a common thing in our culture, Giselle would not be noticed. Pretty soon it's gonna be that way. The way we keep on fucking other races and stuff, but you ain't heard that from me. I think of colorful. Hold on. Nicole Murphy is pretty. Yeah, Nicole Murphy is drop dead gorgeous. Like, yeah, she is gorgeous. She a homewrecker. She a hussy, a Jezebel. A harlot, a mistress, but she is gorgeous. Y'all strict as F. I can't remember who Melinda Williams is. I can't remember that. That name sound old as shit though. Melinda Williams. Ooh, have I ever met a Melinda? Oh my, I don't think I have. And at least not one that's spelled like that. Like if that don't sound like an old ass name. Oh, I know who you talking about now. Melinda Williams. You talking about the little sister who liked the boy from the wood. That's who you talking about. Melinda Williams. I know exactly who you talking about now. When you said from the wood, it clicked. It clicked. I remember. I never watched the Soul Food show, by the way, y'all. I never watched Soul Food, the TV show. I was not into it like that. I didn't even like the movie that much. I still never liked Monique's personality. She was always a pick me. I mean, majority of the women that we love and hold dear to us are pick me's, if you being honest. Majority of them, if not all. I mean, they were raised in an older time, in a time where they were raised up for like to be shields for black men. That's how they were raised. So you can't expect differently from them. I mean, challenging yourself to be different is very important, but you can't compare their mindset to ours. This newer generation, millennial and Gen Z. Gen Z ain't with the shits. Gen Zs and millennials, we are not with the shits. Baby, we are breaking every single one of them generational constructs you bitches have tried to place on our hearts and our souls. Girl, we're breaking every single one of them shits. If there is an antique structure you hoes want us to follow, bitch, we're breaking it loose. One thing millennials and Gen Z are doing, they are destroying all of the tradition. All of the tradition. I'm sorry. Let me try to say it real slow, y'all. My tongue is kind of moving fast today, obviously. Traditions. Melinda is pretty too. I like how soft her voice was. I think she has like a beautiful voice, talking voice. I met her in real life. She took pics at my old job at Macy's for a Black History event. That name do sound like you should be born in 1920s though. Oh, I was about to say the big Monique is she'll pick me too. She out here trying to tell us that the reason that women, the reason that the black community is suffering is because we too focused on somebody with money. I was like, the reason that the black community is suffering is because we ain't did that shit enough. Statistically, that is, like black women are getting killed when they date down anyway. I'm just out here trying to tell y'all the truth. Y'all always want to say that I'm attacking black. That's the thing about it. Y'all be saying, like, y'all say I attack black women, y'all say I attack black men. All I'm trying to do is tell y'all the statistical evidence that majority of the times that black women are getting killed by black men, that black man makes less than her, and she was still trying to entertain him romantically because of love. Girl, if you don't go after a nigga with a bag, I mean, you can find love in that nigga too, but at the end of the day, have standards on what you will and will not put up with. We suffering because white people still exist. At the end of the day, that's always going to be something. We can't eliminate or eradicate white people, but we have to start doing work from within. We have to take responsibility for our own actions and for our own decisions that we're making. You know, although they are heavily influenced by the systematic oppression and infrastructure that is always going to be against us. We're not making it any better. You know, in general, I don't compare black women's attractiveness. I mean, I typically don't either, but I'm just saying that, like, when it comes to the whole colorism thing and, light skinned women with green eyes being touted as, like, these sought after, drop dead beauty bombshells, I'm just giving, that is not giving that. I've been saying, and I'll keep saying, Monique never cared about that rumor. The reason why she was so mad and uptight is because she and Chris Ben had issues, and she took her frustrations out on Candace. Child, wouldn't it be crazy if Candace and Monique became friends again? Y'all, if that happened, that would gag me. If they became friends again, I would be gagged. Like, I would be gagged. I would be gagged. Now listen, I wouldn't divorce Michael either. She not gonna get anything. I mean, she ain't gonna get anything while she married to him. She like the thing is she with this man and she don't even want to like ask him to help her with her student loans. So I'm saying you marry him and still living a broke ass life, being divorced, you gonna still have a broke ass life, but at least you can be out on your own. Was everything to Monique. How much I want to bet she talking to him again? How many y'all want to bet, Monique and the trainer reconnected? She gonna be like, well, we started out just working out, and then he put his hands on my back, and then I felt the tribal beat of my ancestors flow through my veins, and I just knew that he was my Kunta Kinte. Monique gonna try to try to pull some shit like that. Y'all know ever since Monique went to Africa, that hoe don't know how to act. Candace is literally living with a roommate. I do not disagree with that. I don't disagree. I ain't never. I look one thing about it, and one thing for sure. Jeremy is not a fan of Chris at all. Jeremy is not a fan of Chris. You is not. Look, Jeremy is not gonna defend Chris at all. At all. I don't like that motherfucker. I don't like Chris. That's her Kunta Kinte. She doesn't want to admit taking an L to Candace. Child, a lot of people taking L's to Candace. They just don't want to be real about it, girl. They ain't doing it what they need to do. They ain't doing it what needs to be done, girl. Can I ask y'all a question though? So when do y'all because I was suffering from food poisoning, I was not able to do my love in not my love in Huntsville, my love in hip hop review and my what's the other review? My Real Housewives of Atlanta review. So I was thinking about like trying to do those tonight, because I did take notes on loving hip hop, but I do need to rewatch Real Housewives so I can get all of my notes together for that. Do y'all want me to review those two together? Let me know. Y'all never answer my question. Monique was living in her car. Oh my, what in the beep who got the keys to the Jeep? Oh my gosh, what? Not her car. I wish her and Candace would be friends again, or at least unite in an alliance to take down the Green Eyed Bandits, or at least Giselle. I mean, it was supposed to be that way, but the way Monique turned on Candace to try to be friends with the Green Eyed Bandits and Ashley, don't look like that ever will happen. I would never trust Monique again if it was me. I mean, ass whooping apart, like even before the ass whooping, Monique was still moving very flawed. Like Monique is not to be trusted. Y'all, didn't I tell y'all? Didn't y'all hear me say this? Erica Banks was gonna be so likable. I knew I was gonna like Erica. I knew I was gonna like her. I like now I don't like you outside of the show like that. But inside this show, you know how to act. I like Erica Banks. I really like Erica Banks, and I've been following Amy Luciana time. Her and her ex-husband, I forgot his name was Slime or something like that. But I used to always watch their content, their little IG videos, and I love her. I love both of them, honestly. So I really love, but she a little messy though. She messy as fuck, and she looked like she could possibly be fake, but I don't know. We gonna see, But I like the two. I like the two of them together. Also, I heard Chris was engaged to someone else. Chris who? Chris who? Chris who? Yeah, them baby, like y'all, like I just really want us. I just really want us as a black people to lose the baby hair trend, y'all. I've been saying this, and I will die on this hill. Baby hairs are killing you hoes. Baby hairs are killing you hoes at every day. Every 15 minutes, baby hairs are killing black women. Baby, them baby hairs that lady had, I was like, it's the audacity of you to pull two pieces down from the closure and put it in, like, wrap it around your forehead as a baby hair. Like, sis, we know you just pulled down the closure because we see the gaps in the ponytail. Like, girl, if you don't brush that hair back into that ponytail and quit playing, it was too much for me. Chris Samuels already engaged. I love that for him. Hopefully, it's to a woman that's not trying to get his money. Chris wants a trophy wife, so he gonna go after somebody attractive again, and it's gonna be the same thing all over again. Big Lou and Monique and Monique Chris the same people. Chris just got more coins. Big Lou is a good guy too. Big Lou and Chris are a good guy. Y'all better go get y'all a nigga with titties. Look, the good men are the nigga with titties. Period. At the end of the day, if that heterosexual man got a set of breasts, that man that's a good man. Okay, because that's one thing Big Lou and Chris are teaching me. That, like, the good men that's in the heterosexual world, they got big titties. So at the end of the day, y'all better go get y'all a man that need a bra. Y'all could probably go meet him down there at the at the Walmart in the bra section. Y'all better stop playing and go get y'all man. Y'all better stop playing and go get y'all man. Okay. Ravine, Ravine said I been knew that. I mean, you wasn't saying that when you was out here fighting for Samson, but all right. No, before he and Monique got married, he was like, oh yeah, we heard about that, but he called off the wedding and dropped her for Monique. I especially hate baby hair on young children where an inch of the perimeter of the child's hairline is. I hate when you motherfuckers be using bad terminology. Why are you using the word? Why are you using the word perimeter? Now he loves you through it. Now he loves you through the bosom. I'm weak. Y'all are on here cutting up. Leave me alone. Look, look, look. Ain't nothing like having two sets of breasts in a relationship, and it's still being a man between a man and a woman. God don't discriminate against that. He ain't mad. He ain't mad at all. Child Monique used to, I mean, not Monique, but Chris used to be walking around Monique house with moo on, y'all. I was like, nah, Chris, where are you finding these? You already big as hell. Where the hell are you finding even bigger t-shirts? Like, like Chris used to just walk around them big ass t-shirts, y'all. T-shirts looking like bed sheets. Tiffany is not attracted to Big Lou either. So to have a baby by him might be a little questionable. Never mind. Like Ian the court junkie, we already talked about that. Ian, go back to the Love and Marriage DC reviews that I did last season. We already broke down what Payless Tiffany was already trying to do. She got her bag situated. She about to take half, and she about to get a and she about to get alimony payments. I mean, not alimony payments, but child support. Lee, if he a good man, you know what? Let me block you about this chat. Let me mute you about the chat because you wilding. You wilding, girl. You wilding about here. Okay, we ain't sucking the titties, girl. We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. Nah, he said they out here shopping for bras in Walmart. That's where I'm drawing the line. Look, y'all remember when Marceau, Maurice, and Martel got into that fight? And then every single time, you know, Marceau tried to fight, that shirt lifted up and showed that girdle that he got from Walmart. I was like, not a man girdle. Oh, child, not a man girdle. Not a man girdle. Now he was cinched. Child, no, girl. It was the worst. But y'all, listen, it's been almost an hour, y'all. I had a really good time talking to y'all. I gotta pop up off this thing. I gotta go in the house. I gotta go get this dog situated. I gotta go get in this bed. I gotta go. I might do my video today. I might do it tomorrow. I don't know. I might have to double up. I need to figure it out because I definitely ran behind. But I want to thank y'all so much for watching. He bought a waist trainer from Keisha. Y'all ain't shit. Get out of my chat. Bye, y'all. I love every single one of y'all. I hope you guys know that you are loved, important, that you guys have purpose. You guys are meant to be here. If y'all haven't been told that you guys are loved, I'm letting y'all know that today that I love you, okay? And if you guys need a hug, here y'all go. Mwah. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you felt that because I know I did. Now, you guys have a beautiful, beautiful, ignorant rest of y'all damn day. Bye.